Hi, welcome back. My name is Emily. In this video I will be creating two cards using the new Gingerbread Village stamp set from Forte. Forte had a new release last week, and this is one of their newest stamp sets. That release is really fun because it's Christmas in July, so if you really love to create Christmas cards, you will absolutely love this release because there is a lot of stamps and stencils that could be used when you are creating Christmas cards. So here you can see I'm using my Misty, and I will use that large solid piece that will be perfect to go across a slimline card. I will not use it in that way today. I will use it in two different ways to create two standard A2 size cards in the landscape version of that card. So to prep my stamp here, I will actually go ahead and use Forte's Color Hive Clear ink and just dab it onto my stamp and then clean it off, just to make sure that this stamp will be ready to take the ink. Forte also has this spray, but I don't have it at hand, so I'm using this trick instead. But if you are using a lot of stamps that is solid, I recommend getting that because I think it would be really great. I haven't used it myself, so I cannot say for sure, but from what I've been hearing, I think that will be really great. So I took my brayer. That is a technique I've really been loving to do, but this is a new brayer. It's the Tim Holtz one, and I haven't used it before, so I was a little bit afraid that it would pick up too much color. So you will see here, I think it picked up a little bit too much, so I will go in once more. For this one, I will actually go in and just dab off the edges instead of using my brayer, and then stamp them one section at a time. So I'm starting off with a yellow here. I believe that one is called Yellowstone. And then I'm going in with a green one, and I believe that is Palm Tree. I could be wrong because I didn't actually write down all the names that I used for my colors, but I know that I only used the colors from Forte when I created this card. So I can list them down below for you if you'd like to know exactly which color combinations that I used. So I let that dry, and then I started off using, or actually working on my other card for today. So here I'm taking an orange. I will list it down below as I said previously, and I will dab this off once more just to make sure that I don't have a hard edge here, and then I will press it down, and then I will do the upper part, and here's a yellow one, and I will press that down. And I'm using a tool from Forte that makes it super easy to get an even impression on your card base. So I'm sliding my panel, shifting my panel I should say, slightly, so my houses don't look exactly the same. So I'm going in with a new color here called Pop Art. I love this color, and I'm combining it with that really fun green color. I believe it's called Palm Tree. And for my last row here, I decided to go with Yellow Stone once more. Shifting my panel over again, using my tool, and for the last bit here I'm using that green, and that finished our second panel off, and I'm leaving that to dry as well. So I actually left it overnight, and then I came back to this panel, and I'm using the second layer here. This is the layer with all the details for my gingerbread houses here, and I will gold heat emboss it for both of my panels. And I'm sorry, this is how slowly I am layering this up because I really want it to look perfect. I'm using the Color Hive Clear embossing ink, and I'm using my anti-static powder tool, and then I'm pressing it down. I will go in with some Brutus Monroe golding embossing powder here. That is my favorite one to use. And then I will heat set it off camera, and I will do the same thing for my second panel. So here is how it looks after I heat set it. I hope the camera is picking it up, how shiny it is. And here's my second panel as well. So for my sentiment, I went in with this new stamp set. I will list it down below as well. It has all of these amazing sentiments that I think is meant to go on the inside of your card, but I decided to use this on the front of my card just to fill some of that white space that I left. And I decided to use some gold embossing powder for that one as well. And I will foam mount this on top of a cream colored card base just to give it some interest. And when I was done with that, you will see that I used some liquid glue to glue my second panel with all of my houses down, and I white heat embossed the sentiment that says Merry Christmas. And I will use some gems. I don't know if it calls gems. I always mess up the naming of these. But this is this really shiny embellishment also from Makeup Forte. And these were released now. And they are gold color. So it perfectly match my cards for today. So if you like to see some close-up pictures of these projects, I have a combining blog post at Makeup Forte's website, so please head on over there. And all the products that I use for today's video are listed down below. Until next time, have a great day. Bye!